In the top stories, climate change takes center stage at Prime Minister's Roundtable. Cabinet meeting focuses on early childhood sector, and Prime Minister Drew visits Keon High School to get an update on work to be done. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Switch to a Ready Cash loan today. Bring your loan to us and get 25% off your interest rate. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and hassle-free service, so you can do all the important things you need with ease. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit us in-store or apply online at www.shopcourts.com. Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
In cricket, there are a few essentials. A bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Get ready for an unforgettable music celebration at the 23rd World Creole Music Festival in Dominica. The Winterpark Sports Stadium, Roseau, comes alive from October 27 to October 29, 2023. Night 1, Friday, October 27. Popcorn, Michael Henderson, DJ Stax. 5, Patrice Roberts and the A-Team. TK International. Night 2, Saturday, October 28. Barry's Hammond, Taboo Combo, Gordon Henderson, Zook All-Stars, Joella Sewell, NG, Jean-Luc Guanel, Benny Quistos, Joe Boy, Ezra, The Fun Machine, and Jiggy Esa Bantan. Night 3, Sunday, October 29. The grand finale, Ecstasy Band, Marshall Montano, Midnight Groovers, Jada Kingdom, Signal Band. For more information and ticket purchases, visit the official website at dominicafestival.com. Don't miss out on the World Creole Music Festival 2023, a celebration of legacy.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew's recent attendance at the United Nations General Assembly, the Second Caribbean Small Island Developing States High-Level Dialogue on Climate Change, and the Independence Party Reset Initiative were among topics discussed as he engaged the media at the monthly Roundtable press event. The Prime Minister also spoke to youth involvement in climate action, the Citizenship by Investment program, and the progress being made in regards to the minimum wage. Prime Minister Drew said the government is working toward a sustainable island state by first taking care of the needs of citizens.
It's critically important. People see their basic needs because that's how human psychology is set up. But it takes a lot of education to get people to the next step, but we have to make sure we take care of the basic needs as much as possible. Water, energy, food. Now internet is one of them, and not the internet, but IT solutions, technology, transportation, housing. People are looking at their basic needs, how can I have these fulfilled? But when that is fulfilled, then we can answer the broader question of climate change and how that is impacting us and how as a nation we can work together. That is why we are coming with the framework, the Sustainable Island State. It gives us an opportunity, a framework in which all of us can work and see ourselves working in order to make sure that we continue to exist as St. Kitts and Nevis.
Speaking on the water issue, which is in direct relation to climate change, the Prime Minister gave an update on the distribution of water catchments dispersed in the most affected areas of St. Peter's and Keon.
We are going there to give them a large receptacle that can hold multiple gallons of water, so that when we fill them up, they would have water for at least a week. That is what we are hoping for. So the water truck does not have to go through, and they are out of water because they have these small buckets. We estimated for those persons who need it most, economically, financially, they're a big constraint at this time. And so the government had gone ahead to do a project to really supply them. So it's really for those who are hardest hit, which is the parts in Keon and in Upper St. Peter. So you're in those hard hit areas, you will get a water tank. Initially to be used as a storage receptacle. So you don't have to be wanting the water truck every 2 seconds. If water gone for 2-3 days, you have no water at all. So we want to eliminate that. So we have the water trucks that will be able to supply them, the fire truck that can do non-potable water, or the water truck, which is a more potable type of water.
The Prime Minister also commended the Independence Planning Committee headed by Vera Galloway and Dr. Marcus Natta for their work to make the independence celebrations possible. Enhancing the accessibility, affordability and quality of early childhood care and education was high on the agenda when Cabinet met on Monday, October 2nd. During the post-Cabinet briefing, Cabinet Secretary Dr. Marcus Natta explained that the Cabinet has given its seal of approval to the Early Childhood Care and Education Policy and Minimum Operating Standards.
This guiding document will direct the efforts of the Ministry of Education's Early Childhood Development Unit, the supervisory team, personnel in the public early childhood sector, and private owners of early childhood facilities. The Cabinet also approved the formulation of regulations that will provide more detailed guidance on the registration and licensing of early childhood care and education facilities.
Dr. Natta also announced the formation of a council to govern the sector.
There will be the formation of a National Early Childhood Council. This council aims to steer the sector, drawing from regional guidelines and legislation to determine its establishment and operational procedures.
He said, quote, further aligning with the government's commitment to fostering healthy and conducive learning environments, the Cabinet has greenlit projects to acquire new school furniture and undertake bathroom renovations in several of the island's most affected schools, end quote. On Thursday morning, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew visited Keon High School to inspect the scope of the work to be done to address the repairs and other needs of the school. The Prime Minister was taken to various classes and the staff pointed out areas where the structure needed improvement and issues such as damaged furniture and poor drainage needed to be addressed. The Prime Minister said work is currently underway and the Cabinet has already taken steps to provide Keon High School with new furniture.
Work has started already. Significant work has been done on other blocks, but the other 2 blocks, they need to get done as soon as possible as well. This has been a long-standing issue that really needs to be resolved at this particular time. And we have already made a cabinet submission and we agreed to it that we would buy new furniture, which will be ordered almost immediately to make sure that the schools are up to the standard that we are hoping for.
Dr. Drew said the government is committed to having these improvements done as quickly as possible, and several entities involved in the project were already on scene.
We are going to have the one-to-one laptop program. So I want to thank the Minister of Education for really supporting this effort to make sure, the Honorable Dr. Geoffrey Hanley, to make sure that we get the schools going. So Public Works is already here. Department of Education that deals with maintenance is already here in the person of Ms. Patrick, and we have local contractors who are also here to look at this. This has to be done as quickly as possible so that the students can have the best environment in which to carry out their learning experience.
And that was Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew. After the break, nutrition data software training held, and the Ministry of Education participates in Building Awareness for Change Parade. Stay with us.
Horses and Company Limited, providing a greener future for the exceptional people that we value.
National Home Loans. Get your dream home.
I'm an accountant, and you know what excites me? Precision. Just like crunching numbers accurately, National Bank's Apex Mortgage offers the lowest interest rate in the country, 3.99% guaranteed.
Precision is essential in construction as well. Just like Apex Mortgage's attention to the detail of our dreams. If you are a college or university graduate, this is your opportunity.
Details are everything for an engineer. and Apex Mortgage recognizes this. Offering up to 40 years for repayment, it perfectly complements my home ownership needs. Plus, National has my back with a 3-month payment grace period.
Apex Mortgage.
For me.
And me.
And me too.
Get your dream home.
National Home Loans. Home ownership made easy. When you're with National, you're home.
Welcome back. Representatives from various government institutions have been undergoing training this week on a new type of software to collect data related to nutrition. The training sessions have been held at the IT Center at the CA Paul Southwell Industrial Park, and the course is facilitated by the Caribbean Public Health Agency, CARPHA. The goal of the training is to provide an overall picture of the nation's status when it comes to non-communicable diseases or NCDs, and the District Health Information System or DHIS2 software is the tool being used to collect relevant data. Senior Technical Officer for Food Security and Nutrition at CARPHA, Abigail Caleb, said that the exercise would train persons on entering data, creating reports, and analyzing data which would better inform CARPHA.
It's basically a platform that would allow countries within the region to enter data related to NCD surveillance, of which food and nutrition is a subset, and that would give us at CARPHA a regional perspective in terms of what is happening in terms of NCDs and food and nutrition specifically within the region.
Head of the Chronic Disease and Injuries Department at CARPHA, Dr. Heather Armstrong, said it was identified that there is a need for high-quality data that could improve decision-making and policy development at the national level.
And hopefully through this process of introducing persons to the use of the DHIS2 program, we have a better way of capturing that high-quality data that can then be used at the national level to create programs that address the problems that we would have identified, be able to speak to how are we progressing, are we reaching those targets? Because remember, most of the Caribbean countries have signed on to many of the mandates at the global level.
The two-day trip, most of them would be virtual. A representative contingent from the Ministry of Education participated in the Building Awareness for Change parade on Friday, September 29th. The collaborative event was spearheaded by the Essence of Hope Breast Cancer Foundation in partnership with the Financial Information Month institutions, the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Youth Empowerment, Aging and Disabilities, the St. Kitts Nevis Mental Health Association, St. Kitts Teachers Union, and the Reach for Recovery Breast Cancer Support Group. Permanent Secretary Lisa Romaine Pestana gave a brief preview into the Ministry of Education's future plans.
For the next 7 years, our theme will be transforming education through self-renewal, holistic partnerships, and digital solutions. That we firmly believe in an inclusive policy. So you will see over the next couple of years that we will try to ensure that our education facilities are more welcoming and inclusive of students with special needs. We're also infusing our schools with technology. So over the course of this year, we are going to be making fiber connections to all of our high schools, the 6 high schools, and we will be issuing devices to students from grades 3 up to 5th form. We're also rehabilitating our institutions, and we would have started with a few of them, whether electrical upgrades, bathroom upgrades. So those are some of the areas that we know we have to work on and continue to work on over the course of the next couple of years.
The ministry's participation in the Building Awareness for Change parade is described as a demonstration of its dedication to embracing change for the benefit of our nation's children. A Mandarin student in Nevis was declared winner of the 2023 Taiwan International Cooperation and Development Fund ICDF Mandarin Speaking Competition. An announcement by the Embassy of the Republic of China Taiwan in St. Kitts and Nevis said that on September 25th, Ms. Jada John outshined competitors from 9 other nations, and her lively expressions and gestures during her presentation left everyone spellbound. Premier Brantley was impressed with the ability of students on NIVIS to speak Mandarin and even sing Mandarin songs. He said learning a second language, especially one spoken by more than 1 billion persons worldwide, bodes well for their future studies, careers, and overall personal development. In addition to lessons at the secondary schools, Mandarin Chinese classes are now being offered to the Division public by Chen Chi, a professional Mandarin instructor from the Republic of China, Taiwan. Coming up in regional news, Brazil subway and sanitation workers go on strike. The details run.